Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at a really interesting mix of sources, things like mental health guides, interior design ideas, and even sustainable living tips.
That's right.
And we're trying to pull together a kind of blueprint from all of it.
Yeah, the mission is pretty clear, isn't it? We're exploring how your home can be more than just, a roof over your head.
More than just functional shelter.
Exactly. How it can actually help combat all that modern stress, the anxiety, the burnout we all feel sometimes.
So it's not just a place to crash after work.
No, it needs to be an active sanctuary. So for you listening, this deep dive is really about understanding what a mindful home even means.
Okay.
It's about intentionally shaping your space so it genuinely supports your mental clarity, your emotional well-being, helping you stay present, in the now.
Instead of getting swamped by worrying about the future or stuck in the past.
Precisely. Being fully present.
Okay, let's unpack that blueprint then. If mental clarity is the goal, I guess the first thing we have to tackle is, the obvious visual stressor.
Yeah. It really is the first hurdle. And our sources definitely connect these dots very strongly.
It's not just about being messy, is it?
No, it's deeper than aesthetics. A cluttered home, it genuinely seems to contribute to a cluttered mind, all that visual noise.
Right.
Your brain is constantly making these tiny subconscious decisions about everything it sees. It's tiring. There was even a study mentioned, I think, from 2021.
Yeah, I saw that. Linking clutter and sustained stress.
Exactly. So the first practical step is actually quite psychological.
How so?
Well, it's not just tidying. It's about reassessing your relationship with your stuff.
The does it spark joy idea, but maybe broader?
Sort of. Keep what brings you genuine joy, yes, but also what serves a real functional purpose in your daily life. Everything else, maybe it needs to go.
That's the core of minimalism, isn't it? Not about having nothing, but having only what matters.
Precisely. Intentionality. When your surroundings calm down, you'll find your internal chatter often does too. Fewer distractions, more presence.
Okay, so decluttering removes that mental friction.
Yeah.
What's next? Bring in positive stuff. Is that where nature comes in? Biophilic design.
Absolutely. That's the next big pillar. Biophilia, it's this idea that we have an innate, sort of deep-seated need to connect with nature.
And the research shows it actually helps our mental state.
Profoundly restorative effects. Yeah. So this principle is about integrating nature into the home. Think natural light, fresh air.
Bringing the outside in.
Exactly. And using materials that feel, grounded, real.
So things you can touch like wood, stone, cotton, linen, rattan, clay. Those kinds of things.
Yes, those tactile materials, they're not just trendy, they connect us to something enduring. And the simplest things, free, maximize sunlight, open those windows.
And houseplants, can't forget those. Good for air quality too.
Definitely. A little bit of green goes a long way, which kind of leads us neatly into the next principle. Color and light.
Right, the more subtle stuff, the psychology of color that feels important here.
Very. If the goal is rest and focus, you need to choose colors that support that. Soft, neutral tones are generally best.
Like what specifically?
Think pale blues, very calming greens, earthy tones, warm taupes, maybe some sun-washed whites. They just promote relaxation.
So avoid the really bright, bold stuff in the main living areas because they're stimulating.
Generally, yes. They can be great for accents, maybe, but not for the overall vibe if calm is what you're after.
And light. You mentioned natural light is king.
Always the best mood booster. But we need artificial light too, obviously. The key is how we use it, especially in the evening.
Okay.
Warm, dimmable options. That's crucial after sunset. It helps create that cozy, relaxed feeling.
I've heard the term human-centric lighting. What does that actually mean for someone setting up their home? Is it complicated?
It sounds techy, but the concept is simple. It just means matching your indoor lighting to the natural cycle of daylight, our internal clocks or biorhythms. So practically, maybe you have lights that can shift. Brighter, cooler white light in the morning to help you wake up and feel alert.
Right.
And then as the day goes on, it gradually shifts to warmer, dimmer, more amber tones in the evening.
To signal wind down time to your brain.
Exactly. It helps your body produce melatonin naturally, much better than just having harsh, bright lights on all evening.
All right, so the physical space is set up less clutter, more nature, calming colors, and light. But mindfulness isn't just about the backdrop, right? It's about what you do.
Precisely. It's driven by practice. Our sources really emphasize how important established rituals and routines are.
Like what kind of things?
Oh, simple things. A morning yoga routine, maybe just 5 minutes. Or having a specific ritual around your evening tea. Even just the act of mindfully making your bed each morning.
They create stability, a sense of calm predictability.
Exactly. And those practices, while they often need their own space, boundaries are key.
So a designated space,
Yeah.
like a specific corner.
Yeah, carve out a nook, even a small one, just for reflection or meditation or quiet reading. A place that's visually separate from work or chores if possible.
And make it feel special.
Personalize it. Use those calming colors and soft textures we talked about. Fill it with things that genuinely bring you peace. Reinforce that it's a separate zone.
But that separation can be tough, right?
Yeah.
Especially in smaller homes where your office might be your relaxation corner. This brings up the anti-distraction rule.
That difficulty is exactly why you need to be intentional about it. Technology is the big one here.
Phones, laptops, tablets.
We have to consciously limit them, especially in those dedicated relaxation zones. Bedroom is a big one.
So designated tech-free zone. Or maybe just a charging station outside the bedroom.
Both are great strategies. Anything to reduce that constant pull of notifications, that feeling you always have to be on. A single ping can yank you right out of the present moment.
Yeah, back into work mode or social media scrolling.
And if we zoom out slightly, thinking about the things we choose to bring into this sanctuary, this connects mindfulness to sustainability.
How does that work? Choosing sustainable items for mindfulness.
Well, think about the mental side of consumption. Choosing items thoughtfully, maybe things made from responsibly sourced wood or reclaimed materials, avoiding lots of cheap plastic.
It feels better.
It aligns your physical environment with your values. There's less of that internal conflict, that cognitive dissonance between wanting to live sustainably and maybe buying things, aren't great.
So choosing mindfully reduces a different kind of mental clutter, the guilt or unease.
Exactly. It's calming in itself. Every object then feels like it has more purpose, more soul.
Okay, let's get really practical, room by room, starting with maybe the most important one for restoration. The bedroom. The mindful bedroom.
Or the eco-oasis, as some sources called it. Sleep is so fundamental to mental health, so yeah, this room is critical.
So focus on bedding.
Natural fiber bedding is great. Things like organic cotton, bamboo, or tencel.
Tencel, what's that?
It's a sustainable fiber made from wood pulp. Very soft, very breathable, really good for temperature regulation, which helps sleep. Also, look for mattresses, maybe without harsh chemical flame retardants if you can.
Makes sense. And simple sensory tips.
Yeah.
Beyond keeping screens out, which we mentioned.
Yeah, definitely keep screens and clutter out. Scent is powerful too. Maybe swap aerosol air fresheners for natural essential oils like lavender or eucalyptus.
Calming scents.
Right, and blackout curtains. Really effective, preferably made from sustainable fabrics like organic cotton or linen.
Blocking light helps signal sleep time to the brain, right?
Totally. Improve sleep quality, which improves your mood the next day. It's all connected.
Okay, kitchen next. The functional and conscious kitchen. Focus here seems to be on durability, reducing waste anxiety.
Absolutely. A mindful kitchen simplifies things. Use cloth napkins instead of paper, reusable containers for food storage, get some stainless steel or glass straws, durable wooden utensils.
From sustainable sources, ideally.
Ideally. It just means fewer disposable decisions every day. Less mental load, less waste.
And if someone's renovating their kitchen?
Look at materials like bamboo or recycled glass for countertops. And choose non-toxic, low VOC paints or stains for cabinets.
VOCs are those volatile organic compounds. The fumes.
Yeah, best to minimize those. And lighting, same rules apply. LEDs are efficient, and dimmers are great for setting a relaxed mood in the evening.
Got it. Finally, the calming bathroom. Small space, big impact.
can be. Even simple conservation things like low-flow shower heads or dual-flush toilets.
They help the planet, obviously, but you're saying they help mentally too.
In a small way, yes, it's that feeling of doing your part. It can reduce that low-level eco-anxiety some of us carry around.
Okay. And for the spa feel?
Soft, neutral towels, organic cotton or hemp are lovely. Bring in some plants that like humidity, aloe vera, maybe some pothos.
Easy to care for too?
Usually. And a super simple swap. Use bar soap instead of liquid soap in plastic bottles. Less visual clutter, often less plastic waste, depending on the packaging.
All right, let's tackle the big one for many people now. The workspace at home.
Oh yeah, this is a huge challenge area, isn't it? Separating work life from home life when they happen in the same physical space.
It's tough.
So a mindful workspace isn't just about being productive, it's crucial for preventing burnout. And the data backs it up. One study showed like a 14% drop in stress.
And better job satisfaction too.
Right, when people incorporated mindful elements into their workday and workspace.
But okay, practically.
Yeah.
Location. What if you don't have a spare room for an office? Can you still create that separation?
Absolutely. Flexibility is key. Any flat surface can work a corner of the living room, the kitchen table, even a section of a walk-in closet if you have one.
So it doesn't have to be fancy.
Not at all. But consistency is crucial. And here's the non-negotiable part if your workspace is in a shared area.
What's that?
At the end of the workday, you must pack it away. Put the laptop away, stash the papers. That physical act of clearing the space signals to your brain, work is done.
Creates a mental boundary as well as a physical one.
Exactly. And then there's the physical side of working from home, just sitting all day.
Right, ergonomics and movement.
Super important, not just for your back, but for your mood, too. Sitting for hours on end can actually increase anxiety and tension.
So things like standing desks.
Yeah.
Or those adjustable ones.
Yeah, or even just ergonomic floor mats if you stand, or active sitting chairs. Anything to encourage a bit more movement, reduce fatigue. Movement grounds us.
Okay, so we've got the location, the boundary, the movement. What about making the space itself feel mindful? Engaging the senses.
Ah, yes, grounding yourself in the present moment using your senses. That's peak mindfulness at work. We can break it down.
Let's do it. Sight.
Keep it simple, things that bring quiet joy without being distracting. Plants are great. Soft background colors, maybe some motivational art or a photo of loved ones. Nothing too busy.
Sound.
This is key for focus. Maybe some instrumental focus music, ambient noise like rain sounds. Or, honestly, noise-canceling headphones can be a lifesaver. Tune out the distractions. Smell.
Essential oils can be surprisingly effective. Lavender or bergamot might help calm you during stressful tasks. And then things like peppermint, sweet orange, lemon, they can be quite energizing for that afternoon slump.
Interesting. Taste. How does that fit in?
It's about mindful refueling. Keep water handy, have some healthy snacks nearby. But the key is, when you eat or drink, stop working, even for a minute. Actually taste the food, be present with it. Don't just inhale it while typing.
Good point. And finally, touch.
Incorporate different textures. Maybe a soft blanket over your chair, a smooth stone to hold, even some stress relief putty to squeeze during a tough call. A little tactile anchors. Hashtag tag outro. Wow, okay, so pulling this all together. What's the big takeaway for you, the listener? It seems like transforming your home into this mindful sanctuary is really about lots of small, intentional changes.
Exactly. It's about nurturing your mental health by consciously reducing clutter, both the physical stuff and the digital noise.
And bringing that connection to nature inside your own walls.
Right. Ultimately, creating a mindful home is a form of self-care. It's not about having a perfect magazine-worthy house or spending tons of money.
It's more about choices.
Yeah, making choices that reduce friction in your daily life and align your physical space with what you actually need psychologically. Calm, focus, restoration.
And it's not a one-and-done project, is it?
Yeah.
Our sources hinted at that. A mindful home is a never-ending journey.
That's a really important final thought. Awareness needs to be continuous. Otherwise, we just get used to our surroundings and fall back into autopilot.
So keep things fresh.
Yeah, challenge that force of habit. Actively seek out tiny changes sometimes. Move an armchair. reorganize a shelf, add one new object that makes you happy.
Just to see your space with new eyes again.
Precisely. To rediscover your surroundings, behold them in a new light. That sustained, active awareness is the sanctuary. That's the deepest level you can build.